What's up, YouTube? It's Marc the Greatest, and today's video is going to be about listening to everybody won't get you to success. Now, if you're new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe, and also share this video with anyone that you may know, you guys. And let's get right into it. So, listening to everybody in your life won't get you to success, right? And what do I mean by this? I don't mean that you shut people out or you disregard, what certain people say in your lives. And we also recognize that there are people that want the best for us. But just because something or just because someone is saying something, in our best interest doesn't mean it's the right thing for us to do. Okay? And what do I mean by this? Let's say you want to become an artist, or let's say if you want to become a rapper and your parents are saying, oh, Mark, oh, Jacob, oh, Daniel, maybe you shouldn't be a rapper. Maybe you should stick with a 9 to 5 job. Maybe you should take the safe route. That advice, taking the safe route, isn't always the best advice. Right. And this is the type of advice a lot of our parents would give us, a lot of our grandparents would give us, a lot of our family members and friends. Our friends would say, Mark, that's not going to work out. What do you plan for your life? You know what I'm saying? What is your backup plan? But really, you need to be all in if you really want to succeed. Let me repeat, you need to be all in if you really want to succeed. So don't let people discourage you from your dream. It might not make money right away, right? It might not, you might have to do something on the side until it works. But don't let people who haven't done what you're doing talk you out of your dream. Let me repeat, don't let people who haven't done what you are doing talk you out of your dream. Okay, because your dream is worth it. That success is worth it. Okay, that wealth you want to obtain, that's worth it. But you can't listen to everybody. You're not going to get successful listening to everybody. Sometimes, and one of my favorite entrepreneurs named Nehemiah Brown, and excuse me, one of my favorite entrepreneurs named Nehemiah Davis. His grandma was telling him, "You be careful now. Don't travel. Don't travel. It's not safe traveling." But guess what? Nehemiah traveled. He earned millions of dollars and was able to travel the world. So I'm just here to tell you, stop listening to everybody. Okay, if they're not doing what you're doing, stop listening to them. Simple as that. And not to be, rude to those types of people. Yes, we hear them out, and yes, they want the best for us. But sometimes that's not what they're telling us, isn't always the right thing for us to do. Sometimes we have to figure out, sometimes we have to figure that out on our own, right? Sometimes we got to figure out, okay, apparently the way they're teaching it isn't right, or is not for me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, sometimes listening to everybody won't get you to success, right? And I have this quote up here by Napoleon Hill, and he said the number one reason people fail in life is because they listen to their friends, family, and neighbors. Okay, let me repeat that. The number one reason people fail in life is because they listen to their friends, family, and neighbors. So you guys, these types of people are going to tell you to play it safe. They're going to tell you to not strive for your greatness and to strive for your dream and to strive to be a millionaire and big things like that. They're going to tell you, oh, be safe now. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Because the sad part about most of society is we've been conditioned. and we've been brainwashed into being safe, into not taking risks, when really life is the exact opposite. Life, excuse me, y'all. Life is where you should be taking a whole lot of risks. Do something crazy, jump off of an airplane. I mean, um, you know what I'm saying? Like not like super crazy where you're like messing stuff up, but like jumping off of it like airplane and have like when you're gliding in the air. Jump off an airplane one day. Go on a roller coaster. Start that business. Invest in that stock. Invest in that crypto. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying go all out because of course you got to be smart about, certain decisions, especially like investment decisions. And not in I'm not in, you know, a financial advisor. So you guys invest and make decisions at your own risk. Okay? But some risk is better than no risk because at least you have a chance at winning something. And even if you don't win, you learn. So either way, you still win. Okay? So your family members, your friends, and your neighbors are going to tell you, "Oh, don't do that at all." And that is probably the worst thing you can do is to not do anything, right? I'd rather try and fail than to not do anything. Let me repeat that. I'd rather try and fail than to not do anything, right? I, I, I had so many people tell me, "Oh, Mark, don't start a YouTube channel." When I first started, they said, "Oh, Mark, don't start a YouTube channel. Oh, don't put yourself out there on the internet." But guess what? When I did put myself out there, it actually turned out really good. And I met lots and lots of people. And imagine if I didn't put myself out there. Imagine if I didn't start an Instagram account. Imagine if I didn't start a YouTube channel. I would be missing out on a whole lot of opportunity, a whole lot of connections and networking. All because I did not, all because I wouldn't have started a brand. If I didn't start a brand or start a YouTube channel or start an Instagram page, I wouldn't have met the people that I know now. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have all these motivational pages and business pages following me if I decided to listen to what my friends, family, and neighbors told me about starting a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? If I listened to that, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. I wouldn't be successful. So, you guys, listening to everybody won't get you to success. I want y'all to know that. And sometimes you got to block out, what people tell you. Sometimes you got to kind of hear it out. It goes in one ear and it goes out the other ear. That's something my dad taught me. Okay, when somebody tells you something and it doesn't align with what you're doing, goes in one ear, goes out the other ear. That's just what it is. And honestly, y'all, if you just go your own path, you're gonna be happy in the end. If you decide to not listen to everybody, you're gonna be happy. And I'm not saying don't don't listen to your parents. I'm not saying, you know, don't listen to your friends and family because sometimes they might have some good things to say. But when it comes to your dreams and your goals and them telling you to play it safe, that's something that you should be against. That's something I'm against too. You know what I'm saying? You should be against somebody talking down on your dreams and talking down on what you're capable of. Okay? Because I want you guys to prove to the world, and most of all, I want you to prove to yourself that you can be successful. Let me repeat that. I want you guys to prove to the world and to prove to yourself that you are capable of becoming successful in whatever you do. Okay, so listening to everybody won't get you to success. I'm just going to put that out there right now. And that's the hardcore truth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people might not want to hear me say this, but that's the hardcore truth. A lot of people don't want you to succeed. And that's why they're telling you, okay, play it safe on this, do this. Why aren't you like everybody else? Right? The most successful people aren't like everybody else. Let me repeat that. The most successful people aren't like everybody else. So in order for you to be successful, you have to model what other successful people did, right? If the people around you, or if your family members or your friends or your neighbors aren't where you want to be, don't listen to them all the time. Don't listen to them because they don't have what you want. So you want to go to places where people have what you want. And that's really the key to success. Go to places where people have what you want, whether it's knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Like invest invest in a mentor. Invest in somebody who's already done something that you're currently doing. Learn from somebody who's already doing what you're currently doing. And that's the job of a mentor. And honestly, I've had so many mentors in my life. Like I've had, let me see, I've had quite a few. I've been like a few times I've decided to invest in myself. And I've actually read books, watched videos. Like I learned so much, but I had to take, the education in my hands, right? Because if I continue to listen to my college professor, or if I continue to listen to everything even what my parents said, I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I always listened. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, like sometimes success is like that. Success is going to have to be to a point where you take your own learning in your own hands. Let me repeat that. You take your own learning in your own hands. And that's what success is really all about. Learning, just being independent and learning stuff on your own. And also reaching out to mentors who are already where you want to be. And honestly, that's exactly what I did in my life. Like I've looked and I've searched for mentors. I've watched videos. I've networked. You know what I'm saying? And I would even consider myself a mentor. You know what I'm saying? To people that are kind of having a hard time in their lives and don't know what to do, and kind of struggling, kind of have no friends. That's kind of why I make these videos, because I want to be that mentor, you know, for those people, for those high school kids that don't get along with a lot of people, those high school kids who have trouble, or even just anybody that has trouble making friends. I want to, that's why I create these videos, to help those types of people out. And not just those types of people, but every single person around the world. And that's honestly my goal, is to help as many people as I can. And I think that is a true leader. That is a true mentor, when you genuinely help people, when you're not scamming people out of their money. You know what I'm saying? That's a true mentor. But all to get to the point, y'all, like stop listening to everybody. Simple as that. Like honestly, just sometimes you even need to get away from the people that are telling you all this negativity and telling you, oh, you can't do this. Sometimes you need to be in an environment where there are successful people, where there are people doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And your chances of becoming successful multiplies, all because you are or you choose to hang around successful people. So you guys stop listening to everybody, because listening to everybody won't get you to success. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Also, smash that like button if you really like this video, and hit that notification bell if you want more of my upcoming videos, you guys. And I hope everyone has a great day, y'all. Have a blessed one. It's Marc the Greatest. Peace. Yes, sir.